There was a secret signal on Ethereum, a signal that no one's paying attention to because everyone's too busy looking at Trump tariffs and how everything else is crashing. This is the price of Ethereum, this blue purplish chart. These red ones are the 30-day moving average of taker-seller volume. Basically, it means when people are selling, they're just taking the bid prices. Say right now, the price of Ethereum is at $1,700. They're not waiting to list their sell price at $1,705 and see if Ethereum will bounce $5 and hit their sell order. They're just taking the lower bid. The bid is at $1,700 and they're just taking that and selling. That means when someone's hitting the taker price, it means they're selling in a hurry. And look at this. This was massive selling when ETH was at 4,100 3 or 4 months ago. When I saw that, I did issue a number of warnings. I wish I took it even more seriously myself. Now, if you watch my videos, if you're in my Discord, this was the time when I said, look, a lot of ETH insiders and whales are selling. We need to take this seriously. That's going to defensive mode, at least 50% defensive mode. And that means we buy the dips and sell on bounces. I wish I took my own advice more seriously and said that's going to 100% or 90% defensive mode rather than just at least 50% defensive mode. So the good thing is, as prices drop for Ethereum, we see that the taker sell volume has ebb and flowed and basically almost coming. This is a 30-day moving average, by the way, almost coming back to neutral again. When it turns green and positive, that means there's taker buy volume. That means there's whales rushing in to buy Ethereum, not even waiting for the prices to pull back. They're just taking the offer price. Right now, we're not quite there yet, but we're getting close. Last time when this metric was up here, Ethereum was around this low 2000s area and it bottomed by bouncing around here. And then we had that big move up to 4,100. That's at least one of the signals we could watch out for, because what could happen is when the bounce comes in the equity markets, could be as early as sometime next week. When the bounce comes in equity markets and you have Ethereum whales dumping and panic selling have stopped or almost stopped, could even turn green, then with the bounce in the stock market, with an outside chance of even a new all-time high, that's still possible. I don't want to rule it out just yet. Then the bounce on Ethereum could be quite big. I understand that Ethereum has been quite disappointing so far. It's been performing like a dog, but everything has a cycle. Everyone was screaming the NASDAQ was invincible, the Magnificent Seven was invincible. I was the only one saying it's overvalued. DeepSeek's going to come out from China and it's going to crater the NASDAQ. And I told all the family men in my Discord, posted this on Twitter as well, in my videos, saying dollar cost average out. Get into the Chinese stocks. Everyone said, yep, I'll never buy Chinese stocks. It was down at the bottom and then it went up. You basically just have to be bullish when everyone's extremely bearish, and you have to be bearish when people are starting to get really euphoric bullish.